Welcome to the Balanced Blood Sugar Podcast, where we focus on everyday wellness for everyone. I'm Adrienne Wheat, a registered nurse, here to share tips, habits, and lifestyle shifts that can help you feel your best by stabilizing blood sugar and improving your overall health. Everything we discuss is designed for general health and routine education because everyone deserves to feel empowered with the right information. But I'm not your personal nurse, so make sure to check with your healthcare provider before making any changes. Let's dive into today's episode. Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Balanced Blood Sugar Podcast. I'm your host, Adrienne Wheat, RN and holistic wellness educator. And if you've been following along with our gut health series, I just want to say thank you. You've stuck with me through all the belly talk, probiotic chatter, fiber facts, and squirmy wormies. And I know that shows you're really serious about getting to the root of your health. And that makes my heart so happy because blood sugar control is never just about carbs. It's about inflammation, stress, hormones, digestion, sleep, and yes, even what's in season at the grocery store. And that's what today is all about. Our Western model of medicine taught us to see each system of the body like isolated compartments. But that kind of thinking, well, it's kind of the main reason we got our nation into this chronic illness mess in the first place. God designed the body to work together, beautifully, intelligently, and intricately as a whole system. So today, we're zooming out again and looking at how the seasons, literally springtime, can help support your blood sugar naturally. So if you're ready to shake off the winter heaviness and step into something lighter, fresher, and blood sugar friendly, let's dig into our spring produce guide, the best seasonal foods for blood sugar balance. Let's start with the big question we've discussed before, but it bears repeating. Why does seasonal eating matter for blood sugar? Seasonal foods are fresher and more nutrient dense. Typically, they travel less, so they have more impact on your vitamins and nutritional load. They're often higher in fiber and water content, which slows glucose absorption. They're more aligned with your body's natural rhythms. And they're usually cheaper and taste better, which is a total win-win. When we eat what's in season, we're not only nourishing the body better, we're reducing inflammation, improving digestion, and making it easier for our pancreas and insulin to do their jobs. There's a reason that in the springtime and the summer we tend to crave fresher foods, and in the fall and the winter we tend to crave warmer soups. There's a reason for all of that. So what's on the spring menu? Let's take a walk through the farmer's market together. Here are some of the best spring fruits and veggies that are naturally low on the glycemic index or balanced with fiber and nutrients that support blood sugar. First up is berries, and we have been having loads of those around this house lately. Strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, these are low sugar and high fiber, and they are like blood sugar superstars. They're packed with antioxidants that fight inflammation, and you can throw them in a chia seed pudding or a Greek yogurt or toss them on your salad or have some with a handful of nuts for a snack. They're just all around great, and they tend to be the best price of the year around this time of year. Next up, you have leafy greens. Spinach, arugula, romaine, Swiss chard, and even dandelion greens straight from your yard. These are all rich in magnesium and folate, and which is key for insulin sensitivity. Many of them are amazing raw or lightly sauteed. You can toss the spring mix with olive oil, lemon, and some grilled chicken, and just mix it up. Next up is asparagus. This is a natural diuretic. It's great for detox and reducing bloating. It's high in fiber, folate, and chromium, which helps to regulate blood sugar. We love to try asparagus steamed, or you can roast it in the oven with some garlic and avocado oil. Sheet pan dinners are one of my absolute faves. Throw some asparagus on a pan with some pork chops or chicken and toss it all in the oven and ta-da, you're done. Number 4 is radishes. These are crunchy, spicy, and low carb, and they actually help support liver detox, which can help with hormones and blood sugar balance, as we talked in our gut health series. You can try these sliced and you add them to salads or dip them in hummus. You can also use these as substitutes for potatoes in a Sunday pot roast. We like pot roast for weekends for nice filling dinner or lunch on Sundays. Sometimes I use them throughout the week if we're going to be busy. But adding radishes in the place of potatoes really helps drop that carb count and make your dish more nutritious. You can also try adding green beans. These are high in fiber and vitamin C. Now, for some people, these can cause a little bit more of a blood sugar spike than in other people. So do what works for you. Green beans pair well with healthy fats and proteins. You pile on that bacon grease if you want. You can steam and toss them with lemon zest or almonds, or you can throw them in with crispy sugar-free bacon and bacon grease and salt and pepper, or even just drizzle some olive oil on there. Remember, fat is your friend, not your enemy. Number 6, we have spring onions and leeks. These are really gentle on the gut. They're rich in probiotics. They support good gut bacteria, as we discussed before, and that equals better digestion, which equals a steadier glucose. So you can try to add them to soups or saute with eggs, or even just dice them and add them raw to salads. And lastly, we're going to discuss carrots. Yes, carrots. Now, despite the rumors, carrots are not completely off limits. One medium carrot only has about 5 grams of net carbs, and it's packed with beta carotene. So feel free to enjoy some in moderation. Always watch your sugar and adjust as necessary. But just because, you can't have brown sugar, cinnamon, carrots, doesn't mean you can't have some carrots. You can try them raw with guacamole or hummus, or you can roast them with thyme, or you can use monk fruit brown and cinnamon to get that semi-candied carrot flavor. All those are really good options to try. So let's take that list and try and turn it into some real meals. Here are some easy blood sugar friendly spring recipes you can try this week. You can try a spring berry salad. You can get like a spring lettuce mix, grilled chicken, strawberries, goat cheese or feta cheese, chopped walnuts or pecans, and a balsamic vinaigrette, which is really easy to make at home with 2 parts olive oil to 1 part balsamic vinegar. And then you can just sweeten it to taste with monk fruit, or add a dash of Dijon mustard or lemon for a little bit of extra oomph. And you can balance that out. That's all balanced out with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. We love doing salads around here during this time of the year. You can also try a veggie scramble. Just toss yourself some eggs or browned sausage in a pan, saute some leeks and spinach and asparagus or what other seasonal veggies you want, and then just throw some seasoning on there, whatever is your fancy. Often we just use salt and pepper, but salt and pepper, some garlic and onion powder, and that helps you start your day with stable energy and 0 crashes. The more protein you can pack in the beginning of your day, the more stable your glucose is going to be throughout the day. You can also try a detox soup. You can put in a bone broth base with some leeks and carrots and green beans and herbs. You can toss in some chicken too if you'd like. It's nourishing, filling, and without the chicken, it's a little bit gentle on digestion. When veggies are cooked in a stew, they're often pre-digested, so to speak. So it makes it very easy on your gut if you're having some issues. Lastly, you could try some low-carb lettuce wraps, romaine leaves and turkey burgers with cheese and radishes, avocado slices, and mustard. They're crunchy, satisfying, and great on the go, or just as a great alternative to the burger on the grill. Have yourself that burger. Enjoy that burger. Instead of throwing it on a bun, throw it on some lettuce. Lettuce burgers are fantastic. Now, isn't it amazing how God provides exactly what our bodies need in season? Like we said, often we crave salads in the summer and the spring, and they're mowing lawn outside. We crave these things in the spring, and then we also crave warming foods in the winter, and God has made our bodies to know exactly what we need. Springtime foods are lighter, they're more hydrating, and designed to help our bodies kind of wake up from the winter. We don't have to guess or be overwhelmed because That system is already built in. That rhythm is already built in. So our job is to just listen and respond. Eat what you feel like your body is supposed to be eating. Granted, if your body says go eat a huge king-size chocolate bar, we all know how that goes. Choose yourself a little one. But as Ecclesiastes 3:1 says, to everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven. And that includes healing, nourishment, and your journey to better health. So here is your spring challenge. Pick 2 to 3 spring produce items from today's list and try them in a new recipe this week, or toss them into an old recipe. And then you can snap a picture and tag us on Facebook at Wellness Through Unity, because we would love to see what you're making. And if this episode encouraged you, do me a favor and leave a quick review. It helps so much and lets others find our channel and our messages full of hope and truth and natural wellness. So keep nourishing yourself the way God designed, whole, seasonal, simple, and in sync. And I am so proud of you. So eat your greens and give thanks for spring, because your body and your blood sugar will thank you.